Daisy from Miss Deadline, sitting here in Hill Street Blues with Mollie Collins. She has just recently sort of flew from Bremen after playing the Dreamland Festival in Germany. How did you find that one-day festival?
Yeah, it was sick. Like, it was a night, sort of a night event in a big venue, just festival. Like, I think it ran from like 9 till 9 in the morning, so 9 p.m. till 9 in the morning. But yeah, I played 3 till 4, and it was going off really good. I had a German MC host on my set, and it was nice to have a German MC because they could understand him, so it was like really cool. So I like that. Yeah, it was a big night. Yeah, really sick.
So you don't usually play with MCs, do you? So is that quite an unusual thing?
Usually I have hosts, so I have like IC3 who I work with a lot.
Okay.
Sometimes Evil B or Phantom, quite a few people, but yeah, just hosts really. Sometimes I have MCs, like I've had Harry Shot our X-Man and Skibbit on the Christmas thing, I don't know if you saw that, but that was on DJ Target's one extra Christmas party. So I do like working with MCs, just when I play live sets and stuff, I like to have a host, so I like to play a lot of lyrical music.
Yeah, definitely. I noticed that within your mixes, yeah.
Yeah.
Wicked. So could we just touch on your Mackie G with Mollie Collins, the Thumped event, which is happening on the 23rd of March?
Yeah, so that's going to be our first event together. We both from Kent, so we thought, why not just work together, create a good event in Kent, and we chose Club Chemistry in Canterbury. We've both played there a few times, and we really loved the venue and the owners and the promoters, and we're a good team, so I think it's going to be a good night. The tickets are selling super fast.
Definitely, it's already, as you said, a third sale.
Yeah, it's at third release sale already, so yeah, it's going to be a good night.
Really good, yeah. I mean, because obviously you've been sort of lined up with Ronnie Size and DC. I've also heard that you're sort of playing alongside, well, not alongside, but with 50 Cent. And obviously it's only really been 18 months that you've really blown up, so how does that sort of feel, especially as you've been, the second best female artist in the Drum and Bass National Awards?
Yeah, like obviously I was a drum and bass raver sort of before I even was a DJ, so it's really cool to play with like such great artists all the time, who I used to listen to before I even started my career. But yeah, like it's really cool to like be doing what I'm doing. I really love what I'm doing, so yeah, I'm just proper grateful, and I've got proper like really sick fans, man, like dedicated fans, so yeah,
that's good.
Sick.
I'm really impressed that in such a short amount of time you've built up such a great amount of fans, and you've done really well. It's really, really impressive. And as I can see from listening to your mixes, like so for example your Ready or Not mix, I was incredibly impressed by it. I think how you sort of go from jump up jungle, also do a bit of techno and a bit of hardcore as well. I think you do it really good. So how do you find sort of your producing?
Yeah, so I just love mixing all subgenres of drum and bass. Really, it's like I love all subgenres, and if you do it in a certain way, like it can sound really good together. So that way you're catering for everyone, and it's just more fun, really.
Yeah, definitely. So are there any other events that you particularly want to elaborate on?
Yeah, so obviously I'm supporting High Contrast on his live band tour in I think it's 20th that week of March. It's his live band, which is sick. I've never seen him do it before actually, so I'm quite looking forward to it. And it's 3 cities, 3 nights in a row, Wednesday, Thursday, and finishing in London on the Friday. So yeah, that's going to be really sick, so I can't wait for that as well. So
yeah,
I've got
wicked.
a good March, so I'm looking forward to
definitely.
Really
and I mean,
done.
Looking at your sort of festival lineup as well, you've got a pretty booked year. And obviously you're playing at Creamfields, which should be pretty good. And I looked at the lineup, and there's big names, man.
Yeah.
So do you know what tent you're playing at all?
Yeah, so I'm playing Mr. Jam's Jam Packed Arena. So it's sort of a mixture of artists, which he's personally chose. So yeah, really grateful to be playing Creamfields actually, because it's like one of my career sort of goals, and yeah, it's going to be a sick day, probably like career highlight. So yeah, big up Mr. Jam for the invite.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, go. So make sure you get your tickets for the Mackie G with the Thumped. As we said, it's on the 3rd edition now, so you've got to be quick about it. You'll be able to see her playing in England. We'll put a link to her Facebook page, so if you want to see her, you'll be able to click the link there. This has been Daisy from Miss Deadlines in Hill Street Blues with Mollie Collins. Thank you. it.